Hockey in our state isn't just a game, it's what we go by, the state of hockey. And two events kick off today to celebrate it. Ian is live at the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships in Minneapolis to bring you one of them. Hey, Ian.
Hi, Jana. I can tell you right now, it's cold. It's really cold, which is actually a good thing when you think about how things went last year for all these different outdoor events that we had. But that cold weather is really good. Like you mentioned, we're out here at the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships, and it's not just good here on Lake Nokomis, it's also good even in the parking lot at Valley Fair.
Feel out the ice, right? This is different than what we're used to.
When you think of the sounds of Minnesota, a few things might come to mind.
Tomorrow's a big day for us, and we want to make sure we're prepared, right?
The sound of water, the call of a loon, and here, a slap shot might make its way into the mix.
Sticks and pucks clattering, that is the sounds that's going to be filling this.
For 19 years now, Hockey Day Minnesota has traveled and moved spot to spot.
So we've spent about 4 years getting ready for these 4 days.
Landing in Shakopee this year and landing in a parking lot. It's pretty cool, if you ask Eric Radke.
When's the last time you're going to be able to lace up skates, stand on a beautiful sheet of ice, and take a selfie with a roller coaster in the background?
In the shadow of giants, Minnesota hockey players like Sydney Cashmark
I enjoy it.
and Gianna Nice
Oh yeah, outdoor hockey.
will hit the ice at Valley Fair.
Hockey Day Minnesota. First stepping out on the ice, it was so cool.
Part of nearly 1,500 players that will play here this week.
And hockey's just a lifestyle.
One big hockey family, all part of the state of hockey.
Land of 10,000 lakes, but for 3-4 months of the year, those lakes are frozen, and let's go ahead and make something of that.
Of course, this wouldn't be the state of hockey without multiple hockey events happening this week. Welcome to the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships happening right here on Lake Nokomis.
I'm so excited. This ice is incredible.
Thousands will soon make their way to the frozen shores of Lake Nokomis as teams from around the world descend on Minneapolis.
Over all of these years, I've become friends with a lot of the players that come and from across the country and around the globe. So for me, it's also like a reunion now.
Jody Deloret runs the championships. Hard at work getting ready for the start of this week's festivities. In total, 280 teams, totaling more than 2,500 people, will play on the lake, a now winter tradition 2 decades in.
I think getting to the 20 years really shows that that's true.
So from the pond to the parking lot, welcome to an actual winter in the state of hockey.
When I said that we broke a hockey puck in half on the hockey rink in the middle of Valley Fair's parking lot, that might be the most Minnesota sentence ever uttered.
Absolutely, yeah, it is. So if you're trying to check out both of these events, you got through this weekend, the Pond Hockey Championships, where we are right now out on Lake Nokomis, that goes through this Sunday. Hockey Day Minnesota, that goes through this Saturday. Plenty of cold weather up ahead, which will feel really great for a lot of those events. Right now at the Pond Hockey Championships, it is kids' night, so all these different kiddos out here playing hockey out on the cold. A lot of fun out here. A cool thing that Eric there over at Hockey Day Minnesota mentioned to me, your ticket to that event also gets you into Valley Fair. They're opening up some rides. I don't know if I'd do it with how cold it is right now. I think I'm cold enough just standing still out here on the ice, Jana.
All right, Ian, we thank you so much. Stay warm, and we will be right back.